Hello everybody, Colton R here. Welcome back to more NCAA Football 2006. In the last episode, we defeated Minnesota 58-10, and Minnesota succeeded in scoring the most points against us, which is 10. Everybody else has scored either nothing, 7, or 6 points. So, good for Minnesota getting the most points scored for this Let's Play. So yeah, but in this episode, we are going to be playing the Illinois Fighting Alumni in the Horseshoe for the Battle for the Illibuck. Now, if you guys don't know what the Illibuck is, it's a wooden turtle trophy that Ohio State and Illinois play for, and it's a pretty cool turtle trophy. I mean, look at it. Isn't that cool? It's really cool. This turtle trophy that's called the Illibuck. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Alright, so here we go. Illinois and Ohio State, the battle for the Illibuck. Let's do this. Ooh, and Illinois has a defensive player out. So that's good. So that means we won't be getting sacked a whole lot. So I think we're gonna try and focus on running the football, and if we need to pass, we'll pass.
Hey football fans, Brad Nessler here with my partners in crime, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. It's going to be cold out there today for the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. A wooden turtle named Illibuck will be
Here's the current Big Ten standings so far.
And here come the Buckeyes.
And here come the Buckeyes.
The Fighting Illini may be overmatched and could have an ugly game on their
Here comes Illinois.
Ohio State is led by their running back. Now,
and there's Antonio Pittman. Getting warmed up.
Him to have a big game on the ground. Nice pick, Kirk.
This one's for you, Kirk.
And Corso's going with the Buckeyes.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss.
All right, Illinois is selecting tails. They have lost the toss. We won the toss. And let's receive.
Illinois lines up to kick this one off.
All right, here we go.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one.
And Ted Ginn Jr. to return this kickoff. And we got near the 30. That's good.
This safety's a big-time player, but he's going to have to play his best game today. He faces a quarterback that can make you.
Here we go, 1st and 10 here. Hand off to Antonio Pittman.
I like that. Kirk making a call.
And that's a first down.
Picks off one.
Pretty good run.
This game is over.
Ohio State has just been dominant.
And we have the 3rd ranked offense in the country.
Top 10 in the country. All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down when they're on the offensive side of the ball.
Tackle. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. Ball right around midfield. Ace backfield. Another run. They'll bring him down. Picked up a first down.
That's another first down.
A good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends.
And Pittman breaking a tackle and getting another first down.
There, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28. They line up in a double tight set. They hand it off again. And he's taken down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation. Tackle.
And that's a
he
first
carried
down.
that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Ohio State.
We are currently 8th in red zone scoring.
Getting points once they enter the red zone.
You're absolutely right, Big Ben. This offense knows how to close the deal and put points on the scoreboard.
A gain of 9 yards on the play. Ohio State goes with the ace set here. Breaks one. Brought down. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first.
Alright, another first down. First and goal here at the 6-yard line.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. They hand it off, and they make the stop. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
And let's no huddle this one.
Ohio State lines up in a double tight set.
And touchdown, Ohio State.
And he's got it.
And up, Antonio Pittman broke the record, the NCAA record for most rushing touchdowns in a season.
It's been a team effort all year, and he wanted to emphasize that he wouldn't be breaking this record if he didn't have those big offensive linemen blocking for him. He said that this record was
Now
for
it's
those
time to
guys,
attempt the extra point.
true teammates.
Josh Houston to kick this one. And it's good.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Ohio State to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 26 back ready to return. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 3 fields it in the end zone.
And they'll take a knee in the end zone, bring it up to the 20.
Time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
And since this is a rivalry game, we gotta get this stadium pulse up.
Shotgun.
It's a big old rivalry game.
Throw on first down. He's going left.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
That's what a good pass rush can do for you.
Yep, they got in the quarterback's face and made it tough on him to throw a good pass.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 20. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. Across
Incomplete.
the pass was right there, just couldn't be controlled.
This tight end some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ooh.
Illinois.
Sorry about that, someone was calling me.
Back to pass. He steps up, looking. Throws back across field. Complete.
Oh, come on, we could have had that tackle, man.
Knocked out of bounds. On third and long, they get the
And they got the first
but
down.
was it
Shocking.
close?
Close or not, what a relief it is to the quarterback to have a new set of downs to work with.
Number 26, the lone back. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30. The Illini line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Throws to
Oh, almost picked off.
Wow. Not a smart. So another third down upcoming for the offense. Illinois comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, under pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
And that's a
This kid has had
sack.
A remarkable year getting to the quarterback.
He's been dominating the line of scrimmage all year, and he just broke the school record for sacks in one season.
Let me tell you something. I talked to
A.J.
one
Hawk
guy who
with
played
that
against
sack.
this kid, and he told me that before
And
he
now
snapped the
Illinois will
ball,
have to
he
punt
had
away.
always know where this guy was lined up.
Number 7, awaiting the return. He gets it off. Number 7 fields it at the 41.
All right, short return there.
Play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. 2 tight ends here. They go with a run. And down he goes. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Single set back to you. Here's the give. And he's tackled. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down and 3.
All right, 3rd and 3 here.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Brought down.
Oh, we're short.
And he's going to come up short of the 1st down.
4th and 1. Yeah, we're not gonna punt. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it on 4th and 1.
The Buckeyes come out of the ace formation, and they'll run them again.
That's a 1st down.
I wonder why they
Wait,
went
what?
for it there.
Yeah, me too. It's still
Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. That was not a 1st down?
The play calling there that puts a lot of
Oh
pressure
my
on
God.
the defense.
I'm mad. I am mad that wasn't a 1st down.
They'll take over at the 43.
We were over the freaking line. Come on.
Illinois lines up in a shotgun set.
All right, they want to play these games. We'll play them.
Throw on 1st down. Throw. And down he goes. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brett. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 46. They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the counterplay.
And that's a tackle for a loss.
D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs
Still
up
have the
the
number
whole
1
line
defense
out.
in the country, and this is a crucial 3rd down here. Incomplete.
Well, the defense stood tall there.
Now they have to punt it back to us.
To get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 37 gets it off. Number 7 fields it at the 18. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on 4th down.
All right.
Turned away by the defense.
So 1st and 10 on the 21.
Single set back to you.
And here's Pittman.
Tackle. That was a pretty good
Another
run.
1st down for
Incredible effort
Pittman.
there, running the football by this guy.
1st and 10. Ball on the
Rush of 14 yards. Another 1st
Ohio
down.
State goes with the ace set here. On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop.
You know what? The kid just broke 100
And-
yards for the day. With
And
that run.
Antonio Pittman's over 100 yards rushing.
Our score is
And that's the end of the
Ohio
1st.
State
We
7,
lead Illinois 7-0.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Buckeyes come out in a 2 tight end set. And down he goes. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
Short, really.
3rd down, less than a
Oh,
yard.
come on. That's a 1st down. That's lame.
And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense.
Are you kidding me? We're short. Nope. 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 We're going for it. We're going for it. We're 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions here today, but we're about to make it 1 for 2. See, 1 for 2.
With that carry, he's going to find his name in the school record books.
That's right.
And the fans are loving it.
On the ground this season than any other back to come through this school.
All right, so they're very, very concerned about the run game. Like Illinois' defense, they're really focused on the run game, so I'm gonna pass it this time.
Let's see if they look the wideouts way. He is in the zone.
Throwing it to Ginn. Ginn's caught it,
He's all
and that's
the
a
way
1st down.
to the 21.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now
What a
they have
catch!
first
What a
down.
catch by Ginn.
The faith this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
All right.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most.
We're going to run it again.
Brought down.
All right, I got a few yards on that.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation.
Going to run it again, and that's a first down.
Taken down. And that looked like the same exact play they just ran.
I think it was the exact same play, and that was a great pickup, too.
Two tight ends here. He'll get it again.
Oh, broke a tackle, still on his feet.
Make the stop. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Just a yard short, 2 yards short. Yeah, I say about a yard and a half.
Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. They'll bring him down. Not much there.
All right, no huddle, no huddle.
1-yard gain on the play.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And Antonio Pittman is raising the roof. And the extra point is good.
The PAT. Over 3 minutes remain in the second quarter, and the score is Ohio State 14, Illinois nothing. Number 23 looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Number 3.
They're going to take it from their own end zone.
Pass the tackler.
Got near the 20.
Offense on their last drive as they were forced into
Be at the 19.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going
1st and 10.
Maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet.
All right, now let's get that stadium pulse going.
The crowd really making it difficult. There's the play fake. He tosses it short.
Oh, almost picked off.
Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way. So you got to catch the easy ones.
Illinois lines up with 3 receivers. He drops back, lets it go, and it's caught. And he's stopped behind the line. Loss of a yard. Third and 11. Ball on their own 18.
All right, 3rd and 11 here.
The Illini line up with 3 wide. Looks, throws it to the outside.
Incomplete.
Nice time.
And now Illinois is going to have to punt away.
Illinois ready to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 7 fields at the 44. Looks to me as though the offensive
All
line
right,
is ready to run the ball some more.
couldn't do anything on that
Defensive line
return.
better be ready, because if they aren't, they'll be giving up another touchdown drive.
So now it'll be 1st and 10 here on the 46.
They'll get the ball here at the 46. Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. They go with the run. Tackle. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation. He'll get it again. And he's tackled. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball right around midfield. And the impact receivers in the zone right now. Inside give.
Up, first down and more
Knocked out of bounds.
for
How
Pittman.
about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Still breaking
The
tackles.
halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on that play.
It's second down and 5 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends. He'll get the call again. They'll bring him down. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Short 1 yard on that play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Ohio State goes with the ace set.
And that's a first down.
Second down. They just keep moving the chains.
Bit by bit, my friend. It starts with the short pickups on first and second down, and then you get the rest on third down. In the process, you start to wear the defense down, and that's when you break the big one.
The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation on the ground.
Oh, he fumbled the football. But holy moly. Oh, no. I thought we still had it. Darn it. Thought we recovered it.
You're right. This could be a
But no, it's still on the ground. Yeah, that ball was still on the ground, and Illinois recovered. Frick.
They'll go to work at the 15.
That's not good.
They better block that line.
And we were really close to scoring. Oh, it's a tackle for a loss. Jay Richardson with that one. Look at that. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Textbook football. And now Illinois will take a timeout. They got 2 remaining.
Second and long. Ball on their own 9. The Illini set up in the gun. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. With the throw. Complete.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
Good-looking route and picked up
That was a really big
And
hit.
he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
The Fighting Illini line up in a goal line formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
And that's a tackle for a loss. And we'll take a timeout.
Ohio State calls a timeout.
We've got 2 timeouts remaining, 36 seconds left in the first half. We're going to try and score a touchdown before the half ends.
Line up the punt. He gets it off. Number 7 fields it at the 50.
And we got to the 46-yard line.
Even if you start thinking too
All
much
right,
about
time to go to the shotgun formation.
runner. Just need to go out there and play their
Seam attack.
They'll start this drive at the 46. Ohio State comes out in the shotgun. He's in trouble.
Oh, and I lost the football again.
Scooped up by the defense.
And Illinois picked it up, and they're going to take it for a touchdown.
The 10. Touchdown, Illinois. And that is not what they had in mind.
It was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad at home, but when you add the fact that it results in points for the opposition, that will kill you every time.
And Illinois makes this a 1-touchdown football game.
And our score, Ohio State 14, Illinois 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 4 takes it at
And
the
Santonio Holmes.
So the offense comes out after their last drive. Had the ball end up.
All right, we're going to have to Hail Mary this crap here.
They'll set up shop at the 25.
See if we can try and get a touchdown before the half ends.
5 receivers lined up here. He's looking. This
Throwing it to Holmes. Incomplete.
He put a little something extra on that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed oven mitts for that one because it was a hot tamale.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. Looks.
Ginn's wide open.
It's deflected.
Oh, incomplete.
That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It was exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull faster.
Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. Steps up on the
Gonna
block.
throw it to Ginn again.
Complete.
And he caught it. Timeout, timeout.
Finally shoved out at the 35-yard line.
All right.
Ohio State takes the timeout.
That was a good catch by Ginn. All right, so I have a big decision here. Do I go for the field goal, or do I go and try and Hail Mary this? You know what? I'm going to go for the field goal. I do not want to risk Hail Marying it and not getting the touchdown. So this will be a 52-yard field goal to make it 17-7 at half.
Make it a 2-score game.
Power is good. Accuracy is good. Holy crap. That was much needed. And the fans are loving it. Here's the replay of that field goal. I thought it was going to be off by just a little bit, but nope.
And we've reached halftime here.
And it's halftime, and Illinois is putting up a fight. It is 17-7 at the half. And Illinois will get the football to start the second half.
Ohio State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
And it's a touchback.
Out of the end zone for a touchback. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
Wow, Illinois got 0 total yards. That's crazy. 0 total yards. That's amazing. And up, they pitch it to they snapped it to the running back, and oh boy.
And he's tackled, and that one goes for a big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. The Illini set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to go long.
Oh, it's a long ball and incomplete.
Almost picked off. Almost a turnover.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that those are the only types of drops we like to see.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
They took a shot on 1st down, and it was incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10 here.
Comes to the line with 3 wide.
And they're going to pass it again.
Looking. Fires deep.
And they're going to throw another deep ball. Incomplete.
They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
That Buckeye pass coverage is really paying off here.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 43.
3rd down for Illinois.
The Illini come out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. He wants the long ball.
Throws another long ball. Incomplete.
Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
Buckeye pass coverage saves it. And now it is 4th and 10. Illinois to punt.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 37 gets it off. Number 7 takes it at the 16. He spins.
And couldn't do anything on that return there.
Out of the field for their next possession.
Let's go back to the running game.
Guys, what kind of adjustments do you think this defensive coordinator made at halftime?
He'll probably blitz a lot more here in the second half. That way, he can force the quarterback to get rid of it sooner.
If he has to get rid of the ball sooner, then this impact safety we've been talking about is going to be waiting there for an interception. I think you'll see him make more plays in the second half than he did in the first half.
The Buckeyes come out in a 2 tight ends.
Oh, and there he goes. There goes Pittman.
He's all the way down to the 47-yard line.
And he got to the 47-yard line.
Oh, he sure did. He's a tough guy.
Oh my
Always
goodness.
seems to have a little extra when he needs
That was great.
1st and 10. Ball
That
right
was the
on
longest
midfield.
rush of the day here.
Watch out for the
It's
man
another
wide
first
out.
down.
He's feeling it right now.
And
And they
Pittman
make the
only got a
stop.
few yards on that
2-yard
run.
by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 45.
5-yard line.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends.
I tried to avoid that guy, but I
Just a
couldn't.
yard there.
Ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play.
Alright, this time around we're going to go shotgun. Shotgun normal, seam attack again.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers. Looks. Throws.
Gonna throw it to Ginn, and it's incomplete.
This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
And now we'll have to punt it away.
They line up to punt this one away.
For 28, back to return.
Number 15 punts it, and it's a good one.
And that's going to be in the end zone, touchback.
End zone for a touchback. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20.
Excuse me. 1st and 10 here for Illinois.
They're fighting a line up with 5 receivers. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. Great coverage.
Intercepted by Mike DeAndrea.
Tackle. That interception will be credited
And
to
the
linebacker.
Buckeyes are in business with that interception
Not an easy play to make.
Well, that's just great hands for a linebacker.
as Mike
Pretty good idea to
DeAndrea
catch the football.
picks it off. Saw the football and picked it off.
And they'll look to capitalize
It's now
on the
1st
good
and
field
10 at
position
Illinois'
here.
14-yard line.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Oh, broke a tackle, and that's a touchdown. Antonio Pittman. One and 2 tackles. He broke 2 tackles to get a touchdown. That was beautiful. And now to attempt the extra point and take the 17-point lead against Illinois.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Ohio State 24, Illinois 7. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And they can forget about returning this
And
one. I don't know
touchback.
if you guys saw it, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
The Illini line up in an I formation. They go with a pitch to the right, and they got him for a loss.
Give this linebacker a big play
And
next
tackled
step.
for a loss. And nope, don't need the excessive celebration now.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. Number 16 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. And he's hit as he throws.
Oh, it's a fumble!
Lost the ball.
And it's recovered by Mike Kudala.
Defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Sure was, Kirk. It's not too often those big linemen get their hands on
Quarterback fumbled the football. And it leads to Ohio State recovering it. Let's take a look at that replay. So quarterback takes the snap, drops back, and just, wow, he threw that backwards. He threw that backwards. And he intentionally fumbled. He intentionally fumbled. That looked intentional. I don't know what his idea was, but it didn't work.
And they make the stop. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Got back to the line of scrimmage on that run.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation.
And that's another touchdown for Antonio Pittman, as he continues to make his claim for the Heisman Trophy. Because, to be honest, he deserves it.
And he hits the PAT.
And the extra point is good. It is now 31-7, a 24-point ball game here. Although it's not over yet, because Illinois can come back from 24 and possibly beat us. And that is a touchback.
Not sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really.
All right, 1st and 10 here for Illinois.
Lines up with 3 receivers. Here's a little draw play. Shake and bake move. Brought down. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
And that's a yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 here.
Illinois lines up in a shotgun set. They snap it to the back.
Snap it to the running back. And A.J. Hawk tackles the running back for a loss. Let's take a look at that play again. Boom. Boom. A.J. Hawk. He's balling out for the defense. And also trying to make his case for the Heisman. I've got Ted Ginn Jr., A.J. Hawk, and Antonio Pittman in the running for the Heisman, which is great. It is super great. And Illinois gets the first down because nobody was covering that guy. I don't know why.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
Okay, we need the stadium pulse back up.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on 1st down.
Incomplete.
Dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
2nd and 10 here for Illinois.
Illinois goes with the ace set here.
Hand it off and got a few yards on that one. 3rd and 7. It's a crucial 3rd down. Gotta get that stadium pulse cranked up.
Illinois lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Looking. He passes it. And it's the senior. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that.
All right, and nope, we don't need to excessively celebrate. We're going to lose yardage and give them an automatic 1st down, and that's not what we're going to do. Because we need to win this football game if we're going to win the Big Ten and possibly head to the national championship in Pasadena. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, thank you. Thank you, number 8. Thank you, Roy Hall. Ted Ginn fumbled the punt, and then Roy Hall, number 8, he was able to recover it. Thank you, Roy. That was almost a disaster. And I would have flipped if that happened, if Illinois got the football back in our own territory. Alright, so looks like the running game is slowing down, so time to go with the passing game.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 19.
Alright, so
Ohio State.
Here we go.
Drops back to pass. Steps up.
Gonna throw it to Ginn.
It falls incomplete.
It's incomplete. Oh boy. It bounced off his shoulder pads.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Ohio State comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking.
This time I'm going to throw to Roy Hall. It's incomplete.
Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
And it's 4th and 9, and we're going to have to punt the ball away.
Got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 15 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 4 takes it at the 23. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. So that brings us
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We lead 31-7.
Illinois 7.
And obviously Illinois is obviously not going to go down without a fight.
They'll set up shop at the 29. Number 26 lines up as a single back. A little juke. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And they hit him in the backfield.
And that's a tackle for a loss there.
Bring him down. To be a productive runner at the college level, you have to make that guy miss and get upfield.
Loss of 5 yards on that play.
Illinois lines up in a shotgun set.
Quarterback's going to keep it, and that's going nowhere.
For the defense to read the draw play.
Yep, the quarterback thought he could spread him out and find a hole.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd and 15.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, looks, and he's going to be sacked for a
And that's a sack.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are.
And now Illinois will have to punt the ball away again. Quinn Pitcock and Mike Kudala on the sack right there. 4th and 22. Ted Ginn Jr. is back deep to return.
Number 37 gets it off. Number 7 takes it at the 45.
And here's Ginn, and there goes Ginn! He's gone! Touchdown, Ohio State!
Ohio State. How about that play?
56-yard punt return for a touchdown.
The ability to turn something out of nothing.
And now to be up by 31 points. And it's good.
So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Ohio State 38, Illinois 7. Ohio State ready to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. No chance for a return. It'll come out to the 20. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 here for Illinois.
The man at linebacker. Back to pass. Looking. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. Sheds that one. And he's taken down.
And they get a first down.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Illini come out showing 3 wide. Tries to juke. They'll bring him down. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 47. Number 16 with 3 wide receivers. And they hit him in the backfield. And he was stopped at the line there.
Well, that's possible because of the penetration the defense was able to get. It's tough to get any yards offensively when that happens.
3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 40.
All right, here we go. Crucial 3rd down here.
They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it to the outside. And that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad.
Ooh, incomplete. I thought they caught that there.
Yeah, Coach, he's got the ability to come up with that circus.
Well, no, it was ruled incomplete, and now Illinois will have to punt the ball away with 2:47 left.
With a punt return earlier. He gets it away.
Number 7, back to return.
Number 7 takes it at the 20. Spins upfield. Time once again for this offense.
All right, pretty good return.
Another drive. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line.
All right, it's 1st and 10 here.
The Buckeyes line up with 2 tight ends.
And
A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Single set backfield. Takes off a tackle.
oh no, he lost a fumble.
Number 24.
He lost a football and we fumbled, and Illinois got it back.
I don't know how much of a chance that is. They're getting blown out.
We'll see. I've seen stranger things happen in a football game.
Well, great. Trying to end the football game with only runs, but now Illinois got the football back.
To start the drive.
And looks like they're going to try and score. They got good field position to do it.
Juke move, and down he goes. They get a good 7 yards on that one.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line.
7-yard line.
Number 16 comes to the line with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and 6.
All right, got to get the stadium pulse up. 3rd down here for Illinois.
They'll run the option.
They keep it on. They fumble now.
Defense is on it.
And Anthony Schlegel recovers the fumble.
Not what they needed.
They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw the towel in altogether.
They'll start this drive at the 34.
This game's had a lot of fumbles here.
And he's taken down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 38.
38-yard line.
Ohio State comes out with 2 tight ends. He gets another carry. Tackle. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
And Antonio Pittman is the player of the game for Ohio State.
Ohio State comes to the line with 3 wide. Rolling out to the right side.
Gonna throw it to Ginn. Ginn's got it.
He's got it on the run.
And it's a 1st down.
Why does this stat not
And that will probably do it.
His total yards for the day is over 100.
And let's take a look at that replay. Ah, just a beautiful pass. A beautiful, beautiful pass.
And since we're in the red zone,
And
let's have a
yep,
look at
that
the
will
numbers
probably
brought to you by
probably
Bull's
do
Fight
it for
Red
this
Zone. When performance
football
matters
game.
the most. On the ground with the tailback. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 13. The Buckeyes come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
And that's another touchdown for Pittman. And that will seal the game for the Buckeyes, as they will move to 9-0 overall, 6-0 in the Big Ten, and remaining number 1 in the Big Ten. But if this is going to be just like Northwestern in the next game, there's probably going to be some problems.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Ohio State 45, Illinois 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. sends it sailing downfield. Number 26 fields it in the end zone. So the offense comes out after their last drive. Had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble. They'll take over at the 20. Number 15 with 3 wide receivers. On the ground with the tailback. Brought down. About 2 yards there on that delayed handoff.
Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Illini set up in the gun. He drops back. He rolls out to the right. And that
Incomplete.
The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant.
All right, so 3rd down for Illinois. 9 seconds left in the ball game.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. Pressure coming.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Number 79.
And Illinois recovers, but that's going to be it. That's the ball game, folks. Ohio State wins 45 to 7.
Well, this blowout will only
And we win the Illabuck.
fire in this rivalry.
Yeah, Illabuck.
Here's meeting to settle their differences. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
When it comes to rivalry games, anything can happen. That's what makes it so great and adds to the history. It was no different here today. Big win for these guys.
The Illabuck Trophy is staying in Columbus.
Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for attending today's ball game.
And I'm getting more campus challenge points, which I need, so I can unlock everything. And you'll definitely need like a bunch of campus challenge points. All right. Florida wins a somewhat close one against Vanderbilt. UTEP beat Tulsa. I guess the other top 25 games happen later in the day for this week. Alright, time for the individual stats and scores here. So Troy Smith, 3 for 8, 120 yards, no touchdowns. Not bad. Bit of a slow day for the passing game. And then Antonio Pittman, 45 rushes for 251 yards, 5 touchdowns. Longest rush was 34 yards. Pretty good. Ted Ginn Jr., 3 receptions, 120 yards, no touchdowns. Longest catch was 47 yards. So yeah. Bit of a slow day for stats, but that's fine. There will be those slow days. But I don't think it will affect Heisman stock for Pittman. I think he'll still be in first for the Heisman after this week. So let's simulate through week 11. Oh, we had some commits. Oh yeah, I forgot there was recruiting in this game. So we got a cornerback commit from Brook Park, Ohio. His name's Jake Brunner. And Randy Patterson, defensive tackle from Topsham, Maine? I think it's Maine. Yeah, it's Maine. So cool. Some recruits. Love it. Up the latest rankings, so here are the bowl rankings. The new one for week 12. So Florida's still at number 1, we're still at number 2. Texas A&M is 3, Oklahoma 4, Georgia 5, Michigan 6, Iowa 7th, Alabama 8th, Ole Miss 9th, Texas 10th, Texas Tech 11th, Miami 11th, Miami 12th, Texas Tech is 11th, Texas 10th, Fresno State 13th, USC 14th, Virginia 15th. Ooh, Virginia took a L. Let's take a look at the polls. So, ooh, yeah, we're definitely probably going to get a possible Ohio State Florida National Championship, an Ohio State Texas A&M National Championship, or an Oklahoma Ohio State National Championship if we win out. That is. Texas Tech lost to Texas A&M. Ouch. Ooh, and Virginia lost to Temple. Oh my goodness. And Purdue lost to Michigan State. Oh my god. Oh, that means a whole lot. That means a whole lot. And Colorado's back in the top 25. Kansas slips to 25th. Oh, that means a whole lot. And here's the Heisman watch. Oh, would you look at Chad Henne? He slipped from 3rd to 4th. Womp, womp. Probably because he had a bye week. And look, AJ Hawk. So I got Antonio Pittman, Ted Ginn Jr., and AJ Hawk in the top 3 for the Heisman. So if this remains the top 3 after the Michigan game, I've got an automatic Heisman. Seriously. If we do well the next 2 games, we beat Northwestern and beat Michigan, and these 3 guys are still in the top 3, it's an automatic Heisman for me. So, yeah, automatic Heisman. But I know Antonio Pittman's definitely going to win the Heisman. Award semifinalists, I don't think anything's changed. Unless some. Oh, Ted Ginn Jr.'s in the Maxwell Award semifinals. Same with Antonio Pittman. AJ Hawk still doing good. Best QB. Yeah, nothing's changed. Antonio Pittman for the Doak Walker Award. Best wide receiver. Ted Ginn Jr. is climbing up. Still needs to be number 1 though. We're going to try and make sure he's number 1. Because to be honest, he is the best wide receiver in college football. Best offensive lineman. All 4 are still there. Oop. Nick Mangold in the running for the Remington still. Lombardi Award. Mike Kudala's moving up. And here comes Jay Richardson. He's in the top 5. Best linebacker, AJ Hawk leading that. Ashton Ubodi in 3rd for the Jim Thorpe Award. Nobody for the Lou Groza Award. Our punters in the running for best punter. Ooh, and Ted Ginn Jr., he's getting close to taking number 1 for best returner. Hey, we're in the top 5 for best coach. Nice. Alright, time for the players of the week. None for the NCAA for us. Oh, but Antonio Pittman and AJ Hawk are offensive and defensive players of the week for the Big Ten, respectively. That is awesome. And time to look at the conference standings. So, with Northwestern losing, they have to beat us, and for us to lose to Michigan in order to win the Big Ten. but if we beat Northwestern, then they're out of contention for the Big Ten championship. And if Michigan wins this week, then it's going to be a battle to see if Ohio State wins the outright championship. Because if we beat Northwestern, we won at least a share of the Big Ten title. And then we got to go to Ann Arbor to see if we can outright clinch the Big Ten title. Ooh, and Indiana's in last in the Big Ten. So, yeah, the big thing here is if we win against Northwestern, we've clinched a share of the Big Ten title. We beat Michigan, and we fully outright clinched the Big Ten championship. Now let's take a look at the other conferences going on. So, NC State, it looks like they're going to win the Atlantic Division, possibly, of the ACC. And Virginia's still leading the Coastal Division. So we could see an NC State-Virginia ACC championship. And then for the Big 12, Nebraska is still leading the Big 12 North. Texas A&M is leading the Big 12 South. So right now it looks like Nebraska and Texas A&M for the the Big 12 championship game. Pittsburgh and West Virginia are in a tie for the Big East title. UTEP's leading the CUSA championship. Well, actually, they're leading the West. And UAB right now is leading the East. So we could see UAB and UTEP for the CUSA championship. Bowling Green and Miami, Ohio are leading the MAC East division. And then Western Michigan and Toledo and Northern Illinois are in a tie for first for the MAC West championship. Or MAC West division title. So we could possibly see one of these three teams going up against either Bowling Green or Miami, Ohio. In the Mountain West, Utah's leading the Mountain West currently. UCLA and USC currently in a tie for the Pac-10 championship. Florida leading the SEC East. And actually they've clinched the SEC East, so yeah, Florida's going to the SEC championship by automatic virtue because they beat Georgia and look at everybody else. So Florida is going to the SEC championship. The SEC West is still yet to be determined. Probably either Ole Miss or Alabama will be representing the SEC West in the SEC championship against Florida. And then North Texas leading the Sun Belt. Boise State's leading the WAC. So yeah, lots of crazy things happening in college football right now with the conferences and stuff. So yeah, we got two more games. Northwestern. We beat Northwestern. We clinch a share of the Big Ten title. We beat Michigan, or if Indiana somehow gets an upset on Michigan, we clinch the Big Ten title outright. So if we win and Michigan loses, so if we win against Northwestern and Michigan loses against Indiana, we clinch the Big Ten title outright. But if we beat Northwestern and Michigan wins, we clinch at least a share of the Big Ten title until next week. Well, until the next week where we play Michigan. And if we beat Michigan, we win the Big Ten title outright. So yeah, lots of interesting things can happen. So we'll have to wait and see until the next episode to see what happens. So with that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of NCAA Football 2006. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more NCAA Football 2006. So with that, I'll see you guys later.